This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. NCN Sports is presented by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com today. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
Valentine's Day in Nebraska a bit bittersweet because it happens to fall on the last day of the regular season for girls basketball. The good news is, though, that means the good part's coming. Postseason starting next week, and tonight, two teams trying to build momentum for a postseason run. Hello, everyone. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. So glad you could be our Valentines for high school basketball today in the Norfolk Catholic Gym as Norfolk Catholic gets set to play host to Ponca in a varsity mid-state basketball doubleheader. Lou, we got two sub-500 teams, probably a bit more talented than their records would indicate. This is the mid-state conference after all, but the best part is after tonight, everybody's 0-0. So this is a good opportunity for both of these teams to build some momentum into the postseason.
Absolutely. You get a chance when you get into the sub-districts, you get a chance to win your way in, no matter what your record is, right? So both of these teams, you're right, I think a little bit better than what their records would indicate. They play such tough schedules. Both teams are so similar. They average about 38 points a game, give up about 40 points a game, and like I said, a bad up-and-down season. So certainly a win tonight could catapult one of these teams maybe to something special. You never know.
Honestly, the difference might just be who's ready. As you've no doubt noticed, we're on the air an hour earlier. This game time moved up because of illness in some of the schools. They weren't able to play a full JV schedule. So we're here early, you're here early. Glad you could be here. We've got key players, starting lineups, all the action coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
My name is Darren. I've experienced moments of doubt in my life. If God is real, then why is there evil? Does he love me? I was letting the devil lie to me and keep me in darkness. I led a lifestyle against God's desire for my life. I felt in control, but was a slave to my sin and addiction. My doubt consumed my life, and I couldn't stop it. At that point, I reached out to God. My life was changed. Yours can't be too.
Back in the Norfolk Catholic Activity Center alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay, set for high school basketball between Norfolk Catholic and Ponca. Norfolk Catholic 6-15, somewhat uncharacteristic for them at this point in the season, but again, a chance to maybe push on to the postseason. And one of the key players for them is someone who was very big the last time these two teams played in Sidonia Water.
Yeah, Sidonia Water had 16.7 rebounds the last time these teams played, which was a 14-point win for Norfolk Catholic. So very important player, obviously. I think those 7.5 rebounds that she averaged is going to be big. Both teams struggling a little bit offensively. You don't want extra chance points, and I think Sidonia Water, if she's able to control those defensive boards, that could be a real key for Norfolk Catholic tonight.
It is in every way a new era for Ponca basketball. A brand new head coach in Chad Clay and a huge youth movement. Two freshmen in their starting five, including a fantastic freshman with a bright future. Allie Keller has wasted no time making an impact in Ponca.
Yeah, really good player as a freshman. We've seen a lot of those, but she averages about 13 points a game, just short of that. But she's one of those high-energy players, a really good defensive player and a three-point threat. We just talked about points maybe coming at a premium. She could be the difference maker, stretching that defense, knocking down some threes for Ponca. She could be very big in this game.
Elsie Keller coming in tonight, averaging 13 points per game in her first year of varsity basketball. We've got starting lineups, all the action coming up. Thanks for joining us. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Diabetes is a health condition often treated by a primary care physician, but some special care could be needed from an endocrinologist. Let's meet one with Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Dr. Caitlin Brow, an endocrinologist with Faith Regional Physician Services. Our topic right now is diabetes, and that's a common term that people know, but they might not know exactly what it is. What is diabetes and what are the symptoms?
So diabetes is essentially high blood sugar, but it's high blood sugar either from a lack of insulin that's made by a gland in the body called the pancreas, or the inability of that insulin to work at other glands and organs in the body, or insulin resistance.
Now, this can happen at different points in life, and that can be a different type of diabetes. What are the main different types?
Type 1 diabetes is where the pancreas doesn't make enough insulin or doesn't make any insulin at all. And so treatment of type 1 diabetes is actually insulin. And actually that can happen anytime during our lifetime. It's kind of a misnomer. We think about type 1 diabetes being more of a juvenile diagnosis, but it can happen at any time in life. So type 2 diabetes is when the body makes insulin, but that insulin has trouble working at other glands and target organs, so that's called insulin resistance. And so we actually are more apt to develop that when we are overweight. It can go along with high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It can run in families more so. A third type of diabetes that we don't often think about is gestational diabetes, and this is higher blood sugar during pregnancy. Interestingly, having gestational diabetes can put you at risk for development of type 2 diabetes in the future.
What symptoms should someone be looking out for and possibly get looked at?
Some common symptoms of higher blood sugar include increased thirst or increased urination. Sometimes you can have blurry vision or poor wound healing. Those are all symptoms of potentially having some higher blood sugar.
Dr. Brown.
Back at the Norfolk Catholic Gym, we've got kind of a developing story. Norfolk Catholic girls coach Tim Kasmeyer not here tonight. You're looking at Sarah Roberg, the assistant coach, who's sort of acting head coach for Norfolk Catholic this evening. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay, roving reporter Lou Siefker. On the scene, Lou, no Tim Kasmeyer tonight.
Well, I understand that Coach Kasmeyer is running from the law. No, I'm just kidding. I know Coach well. No, it's actually a cool thing. He got an award for like a defensive coordinator of the year.
Yeah, he's high school assistant coach of the year. The Broyles Award. Yep.
Yep. So he's living it up tonight. I think getting that award, and
excellent.
Going to miss the ball game tonight, unfortunately, but for a very good reason.
Tim Kasmeyer, a fantastic coach in all 3 seasons, one of the best assistant coaches in football. Has won over 400 games as a basketball coach, and is a fantastic track and field coach, multiple state champion winner there as well. Congrats to Coach Kasmeyer. That is fantastic. All right, let's talk Community Spotlight. Our school spotlight brought to you by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Well, Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Ponca here at State under the tutelage of Chad Clay here for his first year. A Wakefield grad, although he coached at Akron Westfield in Iowa prior to coming to Ponca this year. 12 trips to state all-time last 2 years ago. They have not won a state title. They were runner-up back-to-back years, including most recently in 2021. Norfolk Catholic, normally under the tutelage of Tim Kasmeyer, in his 32nd year, 413 wins for Coach Kasmeyer. They've made 10 appearances at state, all under Coach Kasmeyer. It's been a while. It's been 10 years since their last trip to state. They have one state title in 2008. That again, our school spotlight brought to you by Currency. Well, Lou, it's always interesting this time of year to see the growth. You see teams that are sub 500 and kind of playing with nothing to lose. This could be a kind of a reckless abandon game. I find these games could be kind of entertaining at this point in the season.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And as we mentioned in the outset there, that both these teams are so even. They're very evenly matched. Now, Norfolk Catholic won a week ago by 14. You got to believe that Ponca is. That's kind of, it starts with a game like this if you're going to try to make some hay in the sub-district. But certainly it helps when you've lost to that team recently. And I'm sure Ponca is kind of come into this ballgame with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk starting lineups, get you set for action. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Actually, we'll do starters right now. Why not? Starting lineups brought to you by Medica. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Can you tell this game started early? We've got Elsie Keller, Ava Brown, the other freshman in the starting lineup. This starting five, 2 freshmen, a sophomore and a junior. They've also got another fresher, Lakin Pfister, who comes off the bench. The future is certainly bright for this Ponca program. Meanwhile, for Norfolk Catholic, the Knights, we talked about Sidonia Wadier. Ava Hartzell coming off of maybe her best game of the season. She had double figures in a loss to Crofton just 24 hours ago. Had 11 points and 3 rebounds in that one. A fairly deep bench as well. You'll see a lot of Grace Kosh, the junior. Ava Wemhoff, a freshman, who I know this program is very excited about. And Jemiah Colmoose, a fantastic effort player off the bench for Norfolk Catholic. Opening tip coming up next. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Teammates Mentoring is in need of mentors, especially for students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Meeting with a student just once a week in school can make a positive impact on their life by providing a sense of hope and helping them reach their full potential. 92% of Teammates Mentors report that they leave their mentoring time in a better mood than when they arrive. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Teammates.org today to learn more information about how you can get involved. Join the team. Be a mentor.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks you are considering apart from each other? At Madison County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, agriculture, and even unique properties that make your dreams a reality. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Welcome back to Norfolk Catholic. The Knights playing host to Ponca in what is now a Mid-State Conference rivalry alongside Lou Seifgram, Eric McKay. Lou, it's interesting. These two programs, not terribly far from one another, really never played prior to just last week when they met in the Mid-State Conference tournament, and now they'll be no doubt annual opponents as we're underway. Ponca with the ball. Glad you could join us here on News Channel Nebraska. Ponca looking inside right away, poked away, stolen, and back comes Norfolk Catholic. Both of these teams, turnovers have been an issue at times this year as Norfolk Catholic keys the 3 short. Long rebound to Ponca. That was Mallory Wolf off from distance. Ponca averaging 18 turnovers a game. Norfolk Catholic about 16 a game coming into tonight. Left side for Ponca. That's Ava Brown. Keller spots up from 3 and hits. Sorry, that's not Keller. That's Jalen Templeman. And Ponca's on the board.
That's a good start for Ponca. Both teams, you mentioned, both teams struggle with ball security. That's going to be big in this game. Who can, keep the basketball, keep possession, and limit the other team's extra chances.
Curling off a screen, mid-range not there. Rebound yanked down by Ponca's Emerson Ehlers. And a foul called on the floor on the drive attempt. There you see the high motor of Elsie Keller, just a freshman. Draws the foul there on Ava Hartzell.
You got to love having a young player, not only a young player that's skilled, but has that type of motor. That's something you can't teach.
Keller drives, dishes, long two off the front iron. And the rebound to Sidonia Wattier, the leading rebounder for the team.
A 5'10" player there, Sidonia Wattier, good rebounder.
Hayden Brummer on the baseline drive, draws damage. And she'll head to the line. Foul called on Ehlers, her first. Of course, you talk Emerson Ehlers. A lot of folks remember Sam Ehlers.
Yeah.
And Ashlyn Kingsbury, that dynamic duo that Ponca had, took them to 2 straight state championship games. Ended up runner-up both times.
Yeah, both boys and girls with Ponca have had some outstanding teams in recent years.
Brummer splits the difference at the line, turned over. Too tall on the pass. It'll go back to Norfolk Catholic.
Looks like Ponca may be going to press here against Norfolk Catholic. Probably not a bad idea with Norfolk Catholic's propensity to turn it over.
Wattier gets past it into the front court, picked up by Keller. Back inside to Wattier. Through the help defense, outside. Hazing steps back, wants three. Can't get it. Wattier strong with the rebound, and she'll head to the line. Sidonia Wattier with a second chance opportunity.
Hey, we talked about her defending the defensive glass, but how about the offensive glass? Watch her go up and get it, and then a strong drive after the rebound. Attack the glass after the rebound. That's exactly what you want Wattier to do here tonight.
Our replay is brought to you in part by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. Also by Need Lumber, making you feel at home from design to finish. Wattier, a 56% free throw shooter on the season, hits the first. Both these teams right around 50-50 when it comes to shooting from the land of the free this season. Wattier improving that percentage. Norfolk Catholic has tied the game despite no field goals.
Both were quality-looking free throws there from Wattier.
Keller tried the drive and dish. Ehlers stepped on the end line, though, and Norfolk Catholic will get it back.
Right now it's the Indians turning it over. That's 3 now already early in the ballgame.
Ponca playing Norfolk Catholic for the second time in a row. They played each other in the 9th place game of the Mid-State Conference last week, 44-30. Norfolk Catholic won that game. 4th lowest scoring output for Ponca this season. And now Emerson Ehlers just committed her second foul. She'll have to sit. In favor of Emma Udoff.
It's tough when you get your best players in foul trouble early in the game. It's tough to get any sort of rhythm going with best players sitting on the bench.
Hartzell kicks up top. Hazing. Now Colmoose into the game for the first time. Nice up fake from the elbow. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound, won by Ponca. Ponca will look to regain the lead here. Hand check called on Colmoose as she worked on Keller defensively. Here in our first quarter, that's brought to you by Yankton Medical Clinic. At Yankton Medical Clinic Norfolk, they're building a legacy one patient at a time, one generation at a time. From family practice to expert specialists, they're here for you today and every day. Entry pass denied. Sidonia Wattier everywhere, knocking that one out of bounds.
You mentioned Colmoose there. You know, she's going to come out of the game. She's a player that come off the bench and give you've heard of instant offense. She gives you instant defense. She's a really good on-ball defender.
About 2.5 rebounds a game as well off the bench for the Knights this season. Norfolk Catholic coming off a tough one last night. They played Crofton 24 hours ago, less than even. Lost 64-38. Safe to say Crofton's ready for the postseason.
Yeah, for sure.
Keller, the drive off the window, tough between two defenders.
Wow. It's a strong play there by Keller again. She has those incidentals, those intangibles that you can't teach, especially a young basketball player.
And she picks up Norfolk Catholic's best player defensively. There's Brummer looking inside, nothing there, takes it herself, poked away and stolen. And Ponca will look to extend their lead. Up ahead, it's Templeman from mid-range. Can't get the roll. Battle for the rebound, won by Wattier. Quickly ahead come the Knights. Left side, no call on the contact. That was Mallory Wolf. Now Keller wasting no time into the front court. Has it stripped, kicks out, and Ponca resets. Keller. Looking for the inside cutter, not there. Back to Keller, and thrown away.
Miscommunication there. The ball goes out of bounds. That's 4 turnovers already here for Ponca.
Norfolk Catholic still looking for their first field goal. Entry pass a little bit off the mark. It'll go back to Ponca. Nice work by our NCN camera crew there. They were ready, open. This time of year, that's Hunter on the camera down there. He's ready to go.
Keep telling Hunter to take that shot, though.
You're not going to get a better look than that. Especially this late in the season.
You see both teams kind of throwing some full court pressure, and there haven't been turnovers in the full court. They've all been in the half court.
Beautiful give and go, and Keller gets the roll.
Keller clapping after that one. That hung on the rim and fell through. I'd applaud too.
Almost thrown away. Wattier calling for it. Instead they go down low. Good position. Off the high window. First field goal for the Knights. It's Brummer.
Yeah, Brummer with great position. That was a good pass too. Kind of looped it up where she could catch it going toward the basket and then go up and score in one motion.
Brummer and Wattier both at 5'10". That's fairly imposing length. Boy, Keller. Whew, she's got a quick first step, doesn't she?
Yeah. She's going to be special. She's going to be a really good player here before her 4 years are done. She's already a pretty good player. She's going to be a great player.
3 for 3 from the field. She's got 6. Brummer looking inside again. This time the help comes. Gets the turnover. Nice play there defensively by Ava Brown. Keller wasting no time again. Kicks out right side. Open triple. Good! That time Keller the distributor. It's Carly Beckner hitting from deep, and Norfolk Catholic's got to talk it over. And Lou, this is what a good driver can do for you.
Yeah, you got to worry so much about her, and then she kicks out to the open shooter. And we talk about that a lot, the inside-out type game there. That worked well for Ponca.
Ponca's up 7. This is NCN.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal, day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
Ponca could manage just 30 points the last time these two teams played last week. They've got 12 already. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. Norfolk Catholic trying to answer. Hartzell leaves it short. And a one and done. Rebound pulled down by Udolph. A drive and kick. Straightaway triple try for Brown off the mark. And the rebound yanked down by Brummer. Back comes Norfolk Catholic. Cold shooting and turnovers have been troubling the Knights early. Down low, Wadier, picked up by 2 defenders, backs away from him. Well done. Sidonia Wadier, her first field goal.
Now Wadier catches it in the lane there, and it's kind of a nice spin move to clear the defender and get a pretty good look.
Brown leaves it for Beckner. She's fouled. They'll get Hannah Hazing with the reach in. Hazing's first. 3 fouls either side here in this first quarter. Quick sub in for Norfolk Catholic. Ava Wemhoff back in the game, the 5'8 freshman. Speaking of freshmen, pretty good one right there, Elsie Keller. Gives it up. Udolph back to Keller, curling to the wing. Brown working on Colmoose, and she's fouled. That's Colmoose's second. Norfolk Catholic trying to be physical, but a little too much right now.
Well, I did like Hannah Hazing stepping over there to keep Keller out of the lane. That's what you got to do against players like that. Cheat over a little bit and force her to give up the ball.
Keller off the screen, can't hit the triple. Wadier another rebound. That's Keller's first miss. And a carry the other way. Turnovers biting Norfolk Catholic early on.
Yeah, both teams with 4, but Norfolk Catholic's had 3 pretty much in a row here.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Ponca will inbound. Ponca offense this year, they've been up and down, averaging about 38 points per game, but generally, they're in the 40s. They've had a few games where, they were limited to the 20s. That kind of knocked their average down a bit. But of late, they've been better offensively. Showing it so far tonight. Another reach in there. That's going to send Ponca to the line. They get Hazing. That's her second. So Hazing and Jemiah Colmoose, each with 2 for Norfolk Catholic.
That's one thing you can create when you're aggressive off the drive, like Ponca has been in the first quarter, is you can create those foul situations, and if you're fortunate, put some of their better players on the bench watching.
Carly Beckner, a sophomore. Again, part of this incredibly young roster, just 2 seniors for Ponca, Ava Voss and Emma Udolph. Beckner with 5, Norfolk Catholic into the front court. Shot clock not a going concern. Left block off the window. That's a tough shot for Wemhoff. Now Ponca quickly into the front court. See if they can get one up before the buzzer. Blocked by Wadier.
Wow.
A rejection on Valentine's Day? That's the worst. 14-9 though. Ponca with the lead. Second quarter coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
One quarter in the books, and it's Ponca playing well early on, a 14-9 lead over a Norfolk Catholic team they lost by double figures to just a week ago. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. Lou, Ponca getting quality shots on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think they've just been a little bit more aggressive. I think both teams have found some shots in the paint But I like the dribble, off the dribble, that attack that Ponca has showed at times here in this first quarter.
Curling in the lane, Wadier mishandled, taken away. Keller one-on-one with Hazing. And Keller draws the foul. She'll head to the line. Boy, she is not shy.
I got to believe that I think Keller would be a pretty good running back there. Ponca might want to think about that.
Ponca's got a history of great running backs.
Yeah.
I think she could be the latest in a long line. Hits the front end. Sort of a Dalton Lamprecht type, perhaps.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. Dalton Lamprecht. One of my all-time favorite players.
He was fun to watch. 8 points for Keller. Ponca's been fun to watch so far. They're up 7 on the road. Numbers for Norfolk Catholic as they break the press. Left window, good. Mallory Wolf off the feed from Hartzell.
Good left-handed finish, shut tie by Wolf.
Bounce left side, Keller. She's picked up by Hartzell. Works at baseline into the help defense. Rotating up top, tough angle on that shot. Still drops for Templeman.
Hey, I think Ponca's got to be pretty happy. 18 points right now, barely into the second quarter after scoring only 30 a week ago.
This a higher offensive acumen than generally they've shown this year. They are shooting the ball very well. Again, a team that averages 38 points per game, on pace for well above that right now. Wadier from the baseline can't get the reverse to drop. We've got a tie up underneath, and it'll go to Ponca.
A battle underneath the boards there. I think both teams trying to control the rebounds, and right now Ponca up by 1 in the rebound category. Both teams with the same amount of turnovers at 4.
Keller gives it up to Templeman. Reverses the dribble, takes on 2 defenders, and draws damage. Ponca has certainly come into tonight with an aggressive mentality, Lou.
Yeah, absolutely. Jalen Templeman, very aggressive the last couple times. Gets the foul called. They're really attacking off the dribble. They're basically forcing the ball into the paint. And when you got those opportunities that close to the bucket, you attack the defense and you force the officials to make those calls. Ponca's done a great job of that here in the first half.
Second one falls. Ponca up 9. Now their largest lead on Norfolk Catholic.
I like watching teams that make free throws. Ponca knocking them down here in the first half.
Hartzell up top. Outside rotation, that 3 missed everything, but Hartzell cleans it up. Can't fill it up, goes back up on the second chance, and draws the foul. That's Ayler's third. So Emerson Ayler's probably done for the half.
Yeah, for sure. You didn't see the beginning of it, but Hartzell, the Ponca player, had great inside position, and Hartzell still was able to snare that rebound. That's just a great effort play by Hartzell.
Hits the first free throw. Hartzell, 5'6" senior. Splits the pair at the line. Ponca up 8, wasting no time. Keller thought 3, thought better of it after the closeout. Rotated right side to Voss. Goes back to Voss, pulls up, in, out, and back in. Keller noticed that Voss is defender and slipped and reset the play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Great recognition. Very smart freshman player, and I like Ponca's taking everything toward the basket. They're much more aggressive, I would say, overall, offensively in this first half.
Indians have not missed a shot in the second quarter. 2 for 2 from the field, 4 for 4 from the line. Wadier, the second chance bucket. She's got 6.
Wadier said, you want to see aggressive, let's watch this rebound. She's a fantastic rebounder underneath there with second offensive rebound. That was a great, emphatic rebound all the way in.
Now taking on two defenders. That'll be a travel. That time good defensive positioning by Kosh and Wadier.
We've seen several turnovers in that first quarter. Almost half the quarter here gone. About 3:17 gone before we had a turnover.
Hannah Hazing runs point. 5'4" senior. Surveying. Wadier cuts. Instead, it's up top to Kosh. Wants three. Too strong. Rebound tapped. Finds its way to Udall. Keller drives, kicks. Back into the lane. Oh, beautiful screen. Lay-in doesn't go. And the rebound to Brummer.
Another great drive. Great opportunity. That one didn't fall.
Out of the corner comes Hazing. Brummer, Wadier trying to get position inside. Emma Udall not letting her get open. Now she reverses to the wing. Off the screen, steps back, clears it out. Inside of 10 on the clock. Hartzell in and out. Pfister the rebound.
Hartzell had Pfister pinned down there, but couldn't get the shot to fall.
Bit of a broken play. Ponca resets. Back to Keller. Udall trying to set up inside. She's got good positioning. Off the window, no. And Brummer another rebound.
Both teams have gotten great looks in the inside lately, but not able to finish.
Shot blocked by Pfister. Out of bounds. It'll go to Ponca. Cole moves back into the game for Norfolk Catholic. Mallory Wolf returning as well. Norfolk Catholic going to show more full court pressure. And to your point from earlier, Lou, for the most part, both of these teams have handled the press while the turnovers have come once they're set up in their offense.
Yeah, they've had some, unforced errors at times that have turned the basketball over. I think they've handled the full court pressure when it's come pretty well.
Pfister has her shot stripped on the way up. Great play by Wemhoff. Norfolk Catholic off and running. Secondary break, open three. Rebound to Keller underneath. Pfister up top. Keller keys the triple, left it short. Hazing clears it. Hey, folks, stick around. We got our halftime show coming up. That brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. Also by Insurance 365, the healthcare specialists you want to do business with. Foul on Wolf on the rebound attempt after another miss in close by Norfolk Catholic.
As Ava Brown had really good inside position. For teams that come into this game with losing records, I see them doing a lot of good things.
Sure.
The blockouts underneath the bucket, they've done a good job of that. The hustle plays are there. I think they've done a good job running off screens. They've battled, for those loose ball rebounds. I think both these teams are, despite their struggles, you see some real positives right now.
I feel like both these teams probably looked at this game on the schedule, said this one's winnable.
Yeah.
Go out and get it. And they've both been playing with, like we said from the outset, a little bit of that reckless abandon. Ava Brown, a good strong drive. She draws damage from Wolf. So Wolf, Colmoose, and Hazing all with 2 fouls for Norfolk Catholic. Emerson Ehlers on the bench with 3 for Ponca.
Yeah, you look at these, both teams looked at the schedule and said they could win this game because it wasn't Crofton. We didn't
or Guardian Angel Central Catholic.
Some of these absolute brutal teams that very not much fun to play against.
Yeah, the Mid-State Conference girls and boys basketball, just a juggernaut. Pull up from the right side goes for Brummer.
Like the attack there by Brummer. I saw Norfolk Catholic against Madison earlier this year. They have improved a lot since that game.
Mishandled. Out of bounds. Keller thought it went off of Hazing instead. It'll go to Norfolk Catholic. Ponca wants to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. 7-point lead for the Indians. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Ashoff Construction of Osmond does it all when it comes to general contracting, from agricultural storage buildings to commercial office buildings, retail warehouses, or concrete contracting. No job is too big or too small. The AGI Sentinel buildings help safeguard crops and valuable assets, and Ashoff's professional builders handle the job from the design through the completion of the build. For a free estimate, contact Scott at 402-748-3551 today. Visit AshoffConstruction.com for more information.
Regular season finale for both these teams, at least in girls basketball. We got the boys game coming up as well. Ponca, Norfolk Catholic. That one could be real fun.
That could be a classic.
Norfolk Catholic ranked in Class C2. Ponca not ranked, but they played well this year, 14-7. That'll be immediately following the conclusion of this one. Good ball movement out of the timeout. Looked good out of Hazing's hands. Wolf snags the rebound and then is fouled, trying to go back up with it. And that'll be on Udoff for first.
Another offensive rebound here, 4 for the quarter for Norfolk Catholic. Really hammering the glass there, giving themselves chances to score.
Off the inbound. Shooter's roll for Hayden Brummer. She's got 7. That leads the way for the Knights.
That's a good catch in the paint. Go right up with it.
Taken away, Norfolk Catholic. Now with a chance to make it a one-possession lead. A foul from behind called on Beckner. Third team foul, so Norfolk Catholic will inbound just inside of a minute to go.
Yeah, Coach Sarah Roberge down there in place of Coach Kazmaier, really getting after the kids and encouraging them. I like her energy. This team's playing with a lot of that energy right now.
They tried the pick and roll. Ponca, though, forced the tie-up. It'll stay with Norfolk Catholic. Again, for those just joining us, head coach Tim Kazmaier not here tonight. He is accepting the Broyles Award for top assistant football coach in the state of Nebraska.
Show off. Yeah, he's a great coach.
A noted show-off, Tim Kazmaier. That long three not there. Ponca lost it, though. Norfolk Catholic gets another crack at it. Keller takes it away. Quick trigger triple at the other end. Doesn't find the roll. Wolf pulls down the board.
Strong rebound there by Wolf. Norfolk Catholic really doing good on the boards here this second quarter.
Shot clock off. Wattier pulls up, draws damage. And Sidonia Wattier, the senior. Correction, the junior, my apologies. Norfolk Catholic's a pretty young team as well. Hazing and Hartzell are seniors, but you talk about Hayden Brummer and Mallory Wolf, Sidonia Wattier, most of their bench back next year. I think their future certainly bright.
Yeah, I agree. I think both these teams will be teams to watch here in the next couple of seasons.
It's been kind of an uncharacteristic season for Norfolk Catholic, 6-15. That just doesn't happen very often. Certainly hasn't in the Tim Kazmaier era. 413 wins as Norfolk Catholic coach. Missed them both.
Wow.
But there to clear it. Put back not there for Brummer. And now Ponca will get the last shot. Keller doubled, kicks out, Pfister, got it at the buzzer. Ponca hits the buzzer-beating three, and the Indians head to the half up 3. Lou Keller did a great job finding the open shooter.
Yeah, Keller is not only a great scorer, but a great distributor. And Pfister, cold-blooded out there. No pressure at all. Just knocked that one down.
26-18, Ponca the lead at the break. Halftime show next. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Bank of Dixon County thrives on building meaningful relationships with our customers and community. Helping you reach your financial goals and building a financially prosperous community is our priority. With locations in Ponca, Newcastle, and Jackson, we are here to serve you. Visit us at bankofdc.com, member FDIC.
When you're looking for reliability, innovation, and performance, look no further than Woodhouse Ford. From the powerful F-150 to the versatile Escape and the spacious Expedition, Ford offers a lineup designed to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Take advantage of exciting offers going on now. Browse our inventory online or in-store at one of our 3 convenient locations in Blair, Omaha, and Plattsmouth.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by The Carpet Shop in Norfolk, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
With 2 board-certified physicians, Dr. Charles Harper and Dr. Alan Spanel offers a high level of expertise in internal medicine. If you're over age 18 and ready to find a trusted physician who will be with you throughout your years, Dr. Harper and Dr. Spanel are ready to provide you with the medical care you need. Whether you are healthy or have several medical conditions, as internal medicine physicians, they provide the care you need. Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location offers so much care so close to home.
My name is Cam.
Back to the Norfolk Catholic Gym, Ponca with the lead 26-18 over Norfolk Catholic. Valentine's Day, a lot of folks probably out on their date nights tonight. How's this for a hot date? Take your loved one to a sporting event at the Kearney Sportsplex this spring. We are just months away from the Sportsplex opening, owned by the city of Kearney, opening this spring. They just announced a few weeks ago they're hiring, they're building their staff right now, and 66,000 square feet of turf, customizable size soccer fields. You got the batting cages in there, maybe a little off the beaten path when it comes to a Valentine's Day idea, but who knows, next February, that could be the hot spot come date night.
Honey, if you're watching, that's a great idea. Let's write that down. Let's get to Kearney. I've got this feeling, though, I've got this theory that if I drive out to Kearney now, it will be spring. Because it says coming spring 20. I just fear if I drive out there, it'll be spring, and we'll be able to go into the Kearney Sports Complex, and it'll be warm, and we'll be able to play pickleball, and everything will be happy.
Here's the beauty of it is the Kearney Sportsplex will be warm, temp controlled inside, so it can be negative 4,000 like it will be next week, and you can still see events there. Increasing development there on the Eunice campus, more entertainment, more shopping, and more restaurants to the area for those looking for more traditional Valentine's fare. The Kearney Sportsplex coming this spring to the city of Kearney. More halftime show next. This is NCN.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. And by Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans.
My name is Jared. I've experienced a great deal of sin in my life. Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, sexual immorality, and much more. I was letting the devil control my life with the fantasy that these things would make me happy. All it did was make me feel empty inside. I was going nowhere and felt deceived. My heart was torn to a million pieces. At that point, I reached out to God. My life was changed. Yours can be too.
NCN Sports is brought to you by See the Trainer. Don't just see anyone, see the trainer with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte. And by Bank of Dixon County. Individual service you can count on. Bank of Dixon County, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. And by Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans.
26-18, Ponca with the lead over Norfolk Catholic here on a Friday, Valentine's Day, alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McCabe. Take a look at our halftime highlights, Lou. These two teams played 8 days ago. Ponca managed 30 total points, 26 in the first half. They're shooting 44% from the field, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. Their offense, and Elsie Keller, the freshman, has really been aggressive, getting to the rack and getting up good shots.
Yeah, she's been very aggressive. She's got that, we talked about her being a high motor player, but she's also been a good distributor, getting the ball inside and kicking it back out. That's led to some of those three-pointers. And Norfolk Catholic's done a good job inside as well. They've been finding a lot of shots in the paint.
They've had to, as you see here, that shot off the window. Norfolk Catholic 0 of 8 from beyond the arc. They've been better inside, just under 50%. But they're going to need those outside shots to drop. As you see a good break there, Mallory Wolf off the feed from Waddy, or Wolf with 2 points in the first half. But Ponca been hitting from outside. Good distributing by Keller to Ava Voss there. Keller, 8 points, 5 rebounds in the first half. That three doesn't go. There's the offensive rebound. Sidonia Waddier, what a half she had. 6.7 rebounds. Just another day at the office for the junior. A very Sidonia Waddier-like performance. And then to end the half, you double Keller. She finds the open player. In this case, Lakin Pfister, the sophomore, hits the triple, and it's Ponca up 8 at the half.
The last two highlights there, the rebound and the bucket from Waddier is big. Norfolk Catholic with 12 rebounds that quarter, and 5 of those were offensive boards. So that they've given themselves a chance by pounding the offensive glass and getting some second chance points, where Ponca knocking down 3 threes in that first half. That's kind of been the difference here, an 8-point game. Their ability to kind of stretch the floor and make threes, and I think some of that, you know, even though it was Pfister that knocked it down, you know, I think you've got a player like Keller that creates so much havoc out there. You got to worry about it. It wasn't just Keller either. I thought Templeman did a good job also, really attacking the Norfolk Catholic defense off the dribble. And when you get it inside and force that defense to collapse, you generally have open shooters out on the wing, and they've been able to take advantage of that, knocking down 3 3-pointers.
Perhaps the biggest subplot for the second half, fouls. Emerson Ehlers has only put up 1 shot for Ponca. She's got 3 fouls. Ava Brown played well in her stead. Emma Udolph got some good minutes, but they need Ehlers out there in the second half. Norfolk Catholic, meanwhile, Colmoose, Wolf, and Hazing all with 2. 26-18, Ponca with the lead. Second half next. This is News Channel Nebraska.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. And by Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Norfolk Catholic assistant coach Sarah Roberge filling in for Coach Kazmaier tonight, who's accepting an award. He's gotten a lot of awards over the year, by the way. Not just the Broyles Award. He's gotten a lot of track and field awards over the years. Was just honored at the Northeast Nebraska Track Classic last year.
I think he won an Emmy, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, Best Supporting Actor in 1998. I mean, he's done a lot of great things.
Hanging out with Matthew McConaughey.
Hartzell the steal off the inbound, taken right back by Keller. Good effort. But she can't save it. Boy, Keller's got one speed.
Yeah, that's fast.
The kind of player, around home that the parents say dinner's ready, and by the time you get to the D, she's already at the table ready to go.
I don't know about running back, but I think kick returner maybe
Absolutely,
next year.
yeah.
She's just got that top end speed there.
Wattier drives, kicks, lost out of bounds, stays with Norfolk Catholic. I think Norfolk Catholic, they've driven the ball well, Lou. I think that's where they can find maybe those outside shots on a drive and kick, find something open. Seeing the first one go down would be big for them. They're trying it here. Hazing, in and out. Good clear out on the rebound. Nobody went for the ball, though.
Yeah.
You had 3 great box outs. Nobody went for the ball. Players getting mixed up on the floor, tied up. It'll stay with Norfolk Catholic.
We'll talk about fundamental basketball. That was really good fundamentals.
Almost too fundamental.
You forgot the last part. You got to go get the basketball.
That was 3 picture-perfect box outs, and no one went for the ball. That was crazy. Wattier, ball reversal. Gathers the feet. Might have been altered, if not blocked, by Keller. Now Keller off and running again. Lost the dribble a bit and turns it over, trying to get out of trouble. And looking to tie up. Norfolk Catholic wanted the foul, but boy, that's good effort by Keller to force the tie up and get Ponca the ball back. Here's Ehlers. She's fouled. Well, that's someone that Coach Clay would like to see get going. 6-foot junior. Averages about 4.5 points per game, but she's the team's best free throw shooter, which is great when out of your post, and averages about 7 rebounds a game. She does a lot of good things for them. Just has not played it all tonight because of the foul trouble.
Yeah, the foul trouble. You like to see her now start establishing herself in that post and being aggressive and trying to get to the foul line.
Whew. Oh, my goodness. Hard foul there.
1980s NBA there.
That foul called on Larry Nance, his first. My goodness. Never let anyone tell you basketball's not a physical game. First foul shot up and good for Keller. That foul on Brummer, her second. You know, if this was the 80s NBA, if that was Bill Lambier, he still would have said he didn't do anything.
Yeah. He'd have been crying to the officials.
What are you talking about? Second one good. Keller in double figures. We thank you once again for indulging this trip down basketball memory lane.
Haven't said Wes Unseld lately.
Double-digit lead for Ponca. That's their largest. Wattier. Boy, good reversal on the dribble. Well, I almost feel like, we saw last night, Battle Creek do better when their best player kind of got selfish, right? Wemhoff got selfish, forced the issue, had a great game. I feel like Wattier could be that player for Norfolk Catholic.
Yeah, she's capable of scoring 20. You saw that was a nice move. Now misses the first free throw. If she keeps that basketball a little bit lower, it went a little high on her on the spin. You keep it lower, you can make that move quicker and get that shot off more cleanly. But that was the absolutely right idea and a quality move by Wattier.
Misses both free throws, though. She's missed her last 4 from the charity stripe. Still a 10-point lead for Ponca. Keller clears it out. Picked up by Colmoose. That would be a fun one-on-one game.
Yeah.
Here's Ehlers up top. Back to Keller. Off the empty corner, leaves it for Ehlers. Mishandled it a bit. Extra pass, jumper strong. Rebound, tracked down by Ponca. Back to Templeman with a fresh shot clock. Boy, for Norfolk Catholic down 10, every offensive rebound hurts.
Yeah, it really does.
Great play by Wadier defensively. The rejection on Templeman.
Yeah, Wadier played that well. Got the rejection and the rebound.
Finds a wide open Hazing, too strong on the shot. Rebound cleared out. Good effort by Colmus, but it'll be Ponca basketball.
You love it when your post player, like in that case, Wadier, goes straight up and down, makes that block, and keeps the ball in the area of play and gets the rebound, gets the possession for your team. Sometimes it's cool to see the ball swatted out of bounds hard, but you love it when a player can not only make that block, but keep possession of the ball.
Elsie Keller gives to Ehlers, mid-range jumper rattles home. Her first bucket, and now Ponca's up 12.
And that's what you want out of Ehlers. Some of those mid-range jumpers, and also like to see her continue to try to get the ball in that low block.
Wadier, nice move, a little Euro step. Follows it up, fills it up. Did they count the shot? No, they're going to say, and foul on Norfolk Catholic before the shot went down?
I think on the screen, I believe.
There's a little confusion over who that foul was called on.
I thought he said, did he say 14? We're ways away, and I'm old and I have bad eyes, so.
The foul is on Ponca.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That's Ava Brown called for the foul on the shot.
Okay, 34.
So the shot did fall. Okay. So we count the foul, and Wadier will try for three the hard way. She stays cold at the line. Keller the rebound.
Something to work on for Wadier, but she's got a bright future as a senior next season.
Norfolk Catholic as a team 4 of 11 from the free throw line tonight. Keller, tough angle there, out of bounds to Ponca. By contrast, Ponca 9 of 10 from the land of the free.
Yeah, that's winning basketball.
Great drive, baseline off the screen. Brown set the screen, Keller took advantage.
Keller just went around that. Nobody came over to help. Keller took it all the way to the bucket.
Back to a 12-point lead for the Indians. Looking to get win number 10 on the year. Swiped, now kicked out. Hartzell surveying. Back up to Wadier. Wadier on Keller looking for somewhere to go with it. They clear out. And Wadier will head to the line. Ehlers was over there, but they called Keller from behind with the foul. Her second. Correction, her third. My apologies. So you got Keller with 3, Ehlers with 3. Wadier sees that one go through.
Well, when she makes them, they're like nothing but net.
Yeah. It's a high arcing free throw.
Yeah. Which leaves you a little bit less room for error when you put it up that high.
And not a lot of spin on it either, although that one does. A little too much. Rebound to Beckner. It's got to be fun to have people critique your free throw form on live television. For the record, I would probably be 4 of 11 too. That 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled down Wadier, and she's off and running. Left side. Shot partially blocked out of bounds, but last touched by Hartzell. That was a nice job by Pfister to get back defensively.
Whether or not she's making free throws, Wadier is getting the Ponca team in foul trouble by herself here. Really aggressive in this third quarter. Now she's going to take a seat probably for a couple of minutes. I wouldn't guess she's going to be out very long.
Here's Pfister. Another one of the talented freshmen on this Ponca roster. High screen, Pfister loses her footing, but a foul called. That's on Brummer, her third.
Yeah, I think the way both these teams are playing is kind of conducive to the fouls starting to pile up, because both teams have been very aggressive at taking the ball at the basket.
Entry pass taken away.
Great
stolen
steal
by Wemhoff. Nice pass up ahead. Blocked from behind. Ava Brown recovers.
A defense taking center stage. That was a great block, and then Wemhoff had a great steal right underneath the basket from Ponca and took it the other way.
Keller, my goodness. You love to see the effort, but I got to believe it. A coach sometimes are like, just downshift a little bit. We don't need you breaking anything.
Well, as good as she is, I don't know that you want to tell her to slow down. I mean, that's, again, I've said it 3 times now. You don't teach that sort of effort. That's innate.
Hazing still looking for her first points tonight. The senior, they've missed her production. Curling to the wing. Entry pass, Wattier. Extra pass. Taken away by Keller. Keller gives it up. 3 short, offensive rebound. Put back there for Ava Brown.
Brown in perfect spot for that rebound. It kind of missed and skipped over long. Brown right there for the rebound.
Ponca now their largest lead at 13. After losing to this same team by 14 just a week ago, Norfolk Catholic finally sees one drop from deep. That's Wemhoff.
Well, there you go. Norfolk Catholic knocked down a 3. That's maybe how you get back in the game, if you can get hot from the perimeter.
Back to a 10-point game. Beckner driving. Oh, right place, right time. That was almost a pass. Great play by Udolph, her first points.
It's twice now on that same side of the basket. I think that was just a loose ball, but Udolph right in the right place at the right time.
Wemhoff at the other end. Speaking of fantastic freshmen, draws damage. Wemhoff, a 5'8" freshman for Norfolk Catholic.
How many times we've seen freshmen that are impact players this season. A lot of good young basketball players throughout this state.
First free throw is off. Second one falls, though. Wemhoff with 6, Norfolk Catholic with 25. That puts them down 11. Brown. Beckner has it poked away. Stolen, then fouled. Beckner with the reach, and as Wemhoff was able to get the steal. And that will put Norfolk Catholic at the line. That's the 5th team foul on Ponca.
We feel like both teams could make some hay here at the free throw line.
Yep.
Ponca shot well tonight, but Norfolk Catholic has been the more aggressive team here in this third quarter. If you can knock down these free throws, certainly with the clock stopped, you can get back in the game. Down 10 now with that made free throw.
8th, and now this will be the 9th free throw attempted by Norfolk Catholic this quarter. But they've not made many of them. Colmoose the rebound. Back up with it and down. Jemiah Colmoose's first bucket.
There's that effort player, Colmoose, with the rebound and the putback.
Just like that, it's an 8-point game. Ponca in trouble. A double dribble there. And it'll go back to Norfolk Catholic. Now a chance to make this a 2-possession game.
Yeah, they've battled their way back, and that turnover with 1:12 to go here. Norfolk Catholic certainly could be in position to make a run here in the fourth quarter.
Colmoose blocked, but a foul called. That'll send Colmoose to the line. Ava Brown disagreed. That's her 3rd.
Those are tough. Brown, I think the block was pretty clean. Might have caught the body there coming over the top.
Colmoose hits the front end. 5'6" junior. Great effort player for this team off the bench. In and out. Ehlers the rebound. Seven-point game. Ponca is led by as much as 13. Keller drives, kicks. Ehlers wants three. Left it short. Rebound to Wadier.
Wadier's got 10 boards
to go along with 9 points. Well, Wadier now needs help. Hartzell comes up to get it. About a 12-second difference between shot and game clock. Wadier on Keller, rattles it home. There's the double-double.
Boy, that spin move. She's so good at that in the lane. That's very difficult to defend. Got to get some help on her when she's taking the ball inside.
Great defense by Colmoose. Keller able to get it out. Three on the way. Banks in!
Wow.
Off the broken play, Ava Voss. A much-needed bucket for Ponca to extend their lead, but Norfolk Catholic showing signs of life. Ava Voss gets it to go. That's 2 buzzer-beating threes for Ponca. They're up 8. Fourth quarter next on NCN.
Are your Medicare supplements too high? Does your employer not offer health insurance? Who can I trust locally in a live office and not an 800 number? Come see Insurance 365 healthcare experts Angela Credeville and Sarah Kuhn. Angela specializes for you with personal consulting for people over 65 and their Medicare plans. Sarah is the expert on individual plans for those of you under 65. Angela and Sarah, the healthcare experts you want to do business with.
Hi, my name is Ryan. John chapter 8 says, "Let the one among you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone." Jesus tells us not to condemn others. It's not our job. He then tells the woman being condemned, "Now go and sin no more." He loves her too much to let her stay where she is. He wants so much more for us. He wants us not to just squeak by in our lives, but to live fully in Christ's example.
(39-31). Ponca with the lead in a game where we have seen fantastic play from freshman Elsie Keller. 12 points for Ponca.
She's at 12 and 7, and Wadier for Norfolk Catholic is at 11 and 10.
11 points, 10 rebounds for the junior, and now we've got a stoppage here in our fourth quarter, which is brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at Lincoln.org.
Just mentioned 2 impact players, and out there at the timeline, standing next to each other for the opposing teams, but 2 players definitely come next season. Those are names to remember.
Norfolk Catholic, they'd gotten to within 5. Ponca's 3 at the end of the third quarter, re-extending their lead. Indians have been up by as much as 13. Ehlers rebounds off the Wadier miss. Elsie Keller. Now Templeman. Templeman picked up by Wadier defensively. Brown looking inside to Ehlers. That's not there. Now they get it to Ehlers. Good position. Lost her balance. Keller the putback. She'll head to the line.
Another rebound for Elsie Keller. You know, both these teams are number 4 in their sub-districts. So they'll both be in a play-in game, which I think, if nothing else, speaks to how good these sub-districts are. I mean, Ponca has to play in the Homer sub-district. I saw Homer the other night. That's a good team.
They'll be opening against Tri-County Northeast on Monday.
Yep. Norfolk Catholic has Summerland, and they're in the Crofton sub-district. So, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I got to hope for wild card points there, I think. Screen and roll, a little wild. Try to draw the foul. They'll say last touch by Ponca. Back to a double-digit advantage. Norfolk Catholic, tough lob. Help side comes. That's Keller getting the steal. 3-on-2 for Ponca. Keller swatted away. Ava Hartzell. This is too much rejection for a day dedicated to love.
Rejected like Lucifer on Valentine's Day.
My goodness.
You know, that's just great effort, though. I mean, that's what I talked about with these teams. Now, Ponca turns it over, but you would not guess by this effort that these teams both have losing records. I think they've played well, both of them tonight, and certainly not without a lack of effort.
Now off the turnover, Norfolk Catholic. The offense has gotten going in fits and starts. Can they find it consistently enough to come back? Brummer, no points this half after 7 in the first. Wattier leaves it for Wolf. Now Brummer found an opening. Can't hit. Keller, the rebound. Keller holding, picked up by Colmoose. Brown. Hip check foul called on Wattier. Or correction, not Wattier, that's Mallory Wolf for third.
I think that's legal in hockey, isn't it?
Generally, that's what you want. That's good form. Stayed low. Hip-to-hip contact. Unfortunately, that's the wrong winter sport. In a game that has, in terms of physicality, resembled a hockey match at times tonight.
At times, you're right.
Taken away, Wattier. 2-on-1, Colmoose riding sidecar. Wattier takes it herself. She's got 13.
Now down 8, Norfolk Catholic needs to continue that. Try to turn Ponca over, try to beat them down the floor in transition and score easily. They've had a tough time in the half court as of late. If you can get those steals and get those run-outs opportunities, you can certainly get back in the game.
Keller surveying, works the dribble on Colmoose, draws a foul on the floor. And if that's Colmoose, it is. That's her third. She'll sit now in favor of Madison Gordon. Ponca trying to get win number 10. Ehlers swung up top. That's Templeman. She's been quiet after a good first half. No points in the second half. Another hard foul. That's Brummer's fourth. Actually, correction, that's her fifth. Hayden Brummer is fouled out now with 7 points.
Reference to the Detroit Pistons again. Would they call the Norfolk Catholic the bad girls now?
I would not do that.
You would not do that.
But it is that level of physicality, though, isn't it?
But I think you take that if you're Norfolk Catholic.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not being dirty or anything like that. You're playing physically, and that's what you want your team to do. And we talked about that earlier with, I think, how much this team has improved. That's one area that they've improved greatly, I think, Norfolk Catholic, is just bringing it, just being physical.
That is so often this time of year the difference between wins and losses is just who can be more physical and who can sustain that physicality. Great pass up ahead, off the window. Wemhoff off the find from Wattier.
Wemhoff did a good job there to just turn and shoot the ball. Don't try to put it down, allow the defense to collapse. She's close enough there, gets the bank shot to go.
Little give and go, and Keller draws the foul on Hartzell.
You got free throws now. 5th foul.
Wow. Ponca's just been, I think, a step quicker when they've been on offense tonight. That's really been the difference. Keller hits the front end. 15 points for the freshman.
15 and 9 rebounds, flirting with a double-double of her own. And there
followed her shot. How about that? Has the shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Ponca.
I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite plays. When you see a player make it, that's follow your shot. The shooter knows if it's going in or not most of the time, or at least you have an idea where it's going to end up. Follow that shot. The freshman does it, gets the rebound. That's a great play.
And Ponca gets an extra possession out of it. Brown looking inside. Now Keller. Picked up by Hartzell. Good help defense. Ball loose. Norfolk Catholic's got it.
That was the first freshman mistake there, trying to dribble through a couple defenders. Lost the basketball.
Transition triple, short. Keller the rebound off the clear out. Correction, that's Templeman the rebound off the clear out. And then timeout called. We'll take one as well. Can Ponca finish it off? They're up 8. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Stick around following the conclusion of this one to see our top play is brought to you in part by Currency and by Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. 8 points the difference between Ponca and Norfolk Catholic right now. Ponca has led throughout alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Again, Ponca managed just 30 points in a 14-point loss to Norfolk Catholic just 8 days ago.
Yeah. And they've played much better offensively. The key now for Ponca, be strong with the basketball, find good shots. You don't have to rush anything.
Well played as they try to get it inside to Ehlers. Players hit the deck. They're okay, thankfully.
Wadier and Ehlers down there battling for that loose ball.
Coming into your living room here. And if that truly was coming, that's a furniture breaker in your living room there.
Yeah.
That's a coffee table leg at least.
Hope they cleaned up the dust down there from earlier. They're sweeping the floor. There's a lot of dust down there.
Ponca with 7 seconds. Keller reverses, drives, left hand, lost it on her way up. Wadier the rebound. Wadier wants to go coast to coast. Through 2 defenders, got the roll.
Unstoppable, Sidonia Wadier, coast to coast.
15 for the junior, back to a 2-possession game. Ehlers drives. Help comes late, and Ehlers will shoot.
It's going to be on Colmos. That's her fourth.
Yeah, it's number 4. Really like Ehlers' game at 6 foot.
Yeah.
The ability to go off the dribble. Moves well away from the ball. And again, while she missed that, she is the team's best free throw shooter on the year. 64% coming into tonight.
I think Ehlers could have a big season next year. She's a junior. We'll see how players develop in the offseason, but you see she's got good game. Now misses both free throws.
Oh, Hartzell mishandled. They say last touched, though, by Keller.
Yeah, they're saying Keller poked it out there. Boy, a lot of time left. Down 6, Norfolk Catholic. I think you got to go through Wadier here. She's been unstoppable here as of late.
Cuts away from the ball, pulls up from mid-range. That was a nice job by Ehlers to get over to prevent the drive. Tied up on the rebound. It'll go to Ponca.
It was Beckner from Ponca that had that rebound, and Hazing tied her up, but the alternating possession keeps the ball to Ponca.
Oh, Keller just mishandled it. Back come the Knights. Down low, nobody picked up Wemhoff. 4-point game.
Wow.
Wemhoff in double figures.
Well, Ponca's got to just take care of the ball here and kind of go back to what you were doing. Kind of attack the paint. There you go.
That's Pfister. Can't get it. Ehlers put back good off the offensive rebound.
That's a big play. Ehlers. Norfolk Catholic having all the momentum. Only down 4 before that rebound and put back.
Back to a 6-point game. Wemhoff off the Wadier clear out. Just kind of forces one up. That's like a Bob Cousy underhand heave. Draws the foul. She'll head to the line.
He got to the free throw line. That's big. Clock stopped. 2:12 to go. Down 6. Shooting free throws.
I guess more of a push shot still. It worked. Free throw. Too strong. Foul called on Pfister, her second.
Now watch on this shot if it's missed between Wadier and Ehlers on that far side.
Wadier tried to spin to the rack. Shot went down. Ava Wemhoff a nice night. She's now got 12 points. That's key production off the bench for Norfolk Catholic this evening. Press break for Ponca. Into the hands of Keller. 2 minutes coming up to go. Ponca a 5-point lead. They've led by as much as 13.
You stay aggressive, but take the best shot you can find. Nothing quick unless it's a lay-in.
Good defense by Cole. Moose can't track it down. Ponca will have 13 to shoot. You got to keep her out there with the 4 fouls. Now Hartzell gets the steal off the inbound. From behind, blocked by Eller, a foul called, and the Ponca fans don't like it.
Yeah. Well, great steal, first of all. And Hartzell takes it all the way down. What a great block that time. Got Elsie Keller coming from behind, gets the foul called, but prevented the lay-in.
Hartzell can't get the roll on the first. That's Keller's 4th foul.
That could be gigantic. That's your best ball handler for Ponca.
Hartzell splits the pair. 4-point game. Full court press is on. Pfister. Now Brown fouled, and Colmoose is done.
Number 5 on Colmoose.
That's tough. That's Norfolk Catholic. Maybe either she or Waddy are the best on-ball defender they have.
Well, you like Colmoose in front of Keller. Keller is such a quick player, but Colmoose one of the more athletic players there for Norfolk Catholic, and as you mentioned, a really good on-ball defender.
And Ponca in the bonus, although Brown can't hit the front end.
Now we talked about free throws and how important they are.
Ponca's only made 1 of their last 5.
Yeah, they were shooting well earlier.
That one deadens on the heel and drops.
Now if you're Ponca now, you got to make Norfolk Catholic work for their points. Nothing easy here. Make them use some time.
Sidonia Wadier leads all scorers with 15. Working in the lane on Keller. Foul called on the floor. Who's it on?
If it's on Keller.
It is.
Oh, my goodness.
Elsie Keller is fouled out.
Keller's saying, wait, it was on somebody else.
She just realized it.
Yeah.
So Elsie Keller's night done. She fouls out with 15 points. That's your primary ball handler. as you try to keep a lead.
15 points, 10 rebounds. That's a lot of production sitting and watching the end of this game.
Great pass inside. Wadier a little in too deep. Shot altered. Hartzell put back, no, but she's fouled. Ava Hartzell, the offensive rebound, and heads to the line.
Hartzell with the effort play, the offensive rebound, always an effort play, and it couldn't come at a better time for Norfolk Catholic.
Ponca calls a timeout. Their lead dwindling. 1:06 to go. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
So I was a former smoker. My breathing got really bad. My family finally insisted I go to a pulmonologist. And that's when they did tests and diagnosed me with COPD and asthma. Because there's nothing worse than not being able to breathe. And they helped me tremendously. They've helped me get my lung function back. With the help of Faith Regional, I've become a lung hero.
Just outside a minute to go. Ava Hartzell at the line for Norfolk Catholic with a chance to make this a one-possession game. Ponca has seen their 13-point lead dwindle to 5. Coach Chad Clay, first-year head coach here at Ponca, 4 years at Akron Westfield out in Iowa, Wakefield native. The problem for Ponca is their best players on the bench. Elsie Keller fouling out with 15 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, your best ball handler, that's a problem when you've got 1:08 to go. A free throw long, so they're still up 5, but in this situation, Elsie Keller is the player you want handling the basketball, and she's going to be watching the last 1:08.
Lou, if Ponca hangs on, free throws will be the difference.
Yep.
Norfolk Catholic really struggling at the line tonight.
Free throws and then ball security. You just can't turn it over there. When you don't have Keller in the game, players are a little uncomfortable.
Tied up, it'll go back to Norfolk Catholic. This is who you want with the ball if you're Norfolk Catholic. Wadier steps back, can't get the roll. Hartzell battling, tied up, and it'll go back to Ponca.
Boy, Hartzell got that rebound. It's too bad she couldn't have went right back up with that, or at least tried to tip it up to the rim. That was another effort play by Hartzell. She's really been good here late in the ballgame.
Oh, underthrown on the inbound ball, still loose. Catholic has it. They've got numbers. Hartzell, 2-point game.
Wow.
And a foul called underneath the hoop. That'll send Ponca to the line.
Well, another turnover for Ponca. That has led to Norfolk Catholic points. Not handling the basketball well here. But you mentioned it. There's Hartzell with a great finish. She has been really good here late in the ball game. But here's where free throws come in big.
Pfister, too strong.
This next one will be big because Norfolk Catholic not a great three-point shooting team. And it's a one-possession game, but there you go. 3-point lead, that's big.
Ponca just 6 of 12 from the line this quarter. 4-second difference between shot and game clock. Norfolk Catholic has plenty of timeouts. Hartzell, 3 blocked. Battle underneath. Wadier's got it. 1-point game. Wadier's slow to get up.
Well, she banged her knee, I think, when it went down on the floor. Got to get it across half court here. It's going to be a 10-second call. Oh, my
Ponca
goodness.
was calling for timeout. They got it.
Wow.
That was close.
That was so close.
8.5 to go. Ponca will retain possession with a 1-point lead.
Coach Robert's down there yelling for a 10-second call. And that, I think that timeout came with about 9.98 seconds. That was so close.
So Ponca will keep. Norfolk Catholic will be looking for the turnover and then the foul. The next one The Ponca's in the bonus.
I think if you're Norfolk Catholic, if Ponca gets it in, I think you foul right away. Make free throws. It's only a 1-point ball game. Let's watch this.
Yeah, so it was about 19 when they inbounded it. And they granted the timeout with
right
8.5. Boy, oh boy.
That's right at 10 seconds. Can't get any closer than that.
The clock kept going, too, after that timeout. They did not put the time back on there.
Yeah, that's very true. There should probably be about 9.9, which is when that timeout was called.
And Waddier's not in the game for Norfolk Catholic. They're trying to sub her in.
Yeah, you definitely want Sidonia Wadier out there. She banged her knee there, went to the floor and banged her knee and was limping. Now they're going to have a timeout for Norfolk Catholic.
I think Norfolk Catholic's calling this timeout so they can get that sub in. They were not going to be able to get Wadier in, and they absolutely need her, although she still looks to be in a bit of pain. It looks like she's okay, just trying to stretch out that knee.
Yeah.
Well, you think Coach Roberge was expecting this when she was asked to fill in tonight for Coach Tim Kazmaier? He's been there and done that. Coached over 700 games. He's seen all kinds of one-point games.
Got a state championship under his belt. A lot of finals appearances.
There you see Wadier getting up slow. She had sort of banged her knee as she went down. She's walking, no real limp as she's on the floor now for Norfolk Catholic.
Yeah, she appears to be okay. If you're Norfolk Catholic, you don't get the steal, you foul right away and force Ponca to make free throws. There's plenty of time here if they miss.
And there's the foul. That will send Carly Beckner to the line. Beckner, a 5'6" sophomore.
Obviously, you've got to get the rebound, Norfolk Catholic, but you've got time to push it up the floor. 7 seconds is longer than you think.
Plinko chips its way down. Beckner had 5 points in the first quarter. That's her first bucket since. Still a 2-point game. Ehlers battling, got it! Wow. Ehlers out with it on the rebound. Oh, that might be intentional. That's close. The Ponca fans wanted an intentional foul. They won't get it. But with 2.7 to go, Ponca back at the line.
That was probably the play of the game. In a very close game, Ehlers gets the most important rebound of the game. Now a couple free throws ice it.
Pfister in and out.
Oh, my goodness.
It will remain a one-possession game.
It's going to be tough with only 2.7 seconds. But you would sure like to make this one, because if they do make a buzzer beater, it'll only tie it.
Best Norfolk Catholic can do is tie it. They'll call timeout. We'll take one as well. Back with the conclusion after this. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Better, longer, with a complete selection of health-focused power chairs from Ultra Comfort. Ultra Comfort features zero-gravity positioning, giving you that weightless feeling and increasing your circulation. Elevate your feet, release tension, reduce swelling, and maximize blood flow. They are fully programmable to your customized settings. With the softest, easy-to-clean fabrics, the entire family is able to enjoy the benefits of your new Ultra Comfort power chair. Live better, longer with Ultra Comfort at TC Amish Home in Norfolk.
Norfolk Catholic has to go the length of the court in 3 seconds to tie this game. They're down 3 alongside Lucif Karam, Eric McKay, 2.7 more accurately.
Yeah, it's going to be, you're going to have to get the ball up toward half court. You can't inbound it short, around the free throw line and have time to turn and get it up the floor. You've got to get it in around the half court line and then attack at that point and try to get a shot off, a reasonably good shot. Very difficult with only 2 seconds to go. Ponca is going to throw full court pressure. The big thing is here is to force them to run a little bit of clock and not commit a foul if they're taking a shot.
Wadier will inbound. Now Ponca sees what Norfolk Catholic wants to do, and they call a timeout. So 2.7 to go. The thing about full court pressure, Lou, is you can't let anybody get behind you because
Right.
there's nobody back. Now, the good news about that, even if somebody does get behind you, they got to take a three still.
Yeah, it would be a moving three. Norfolk Catholic has not shot well from the three-point line tonight. But, having said that, how many times have you seen that where team not making threes,
Yep.
they make a wild circus shot at the end of the game?
Yeah, Norfolk Catholic is 1 for 12 from beyond the arc tonight.
Well, I think if you're Ponca, the big thing you want to do is just have your hands up and down. Don't try to block a shot here. Just make them shoot over the top of you. Be straight up and down. That rule of verticality. Don't bring those hands down and create the foul situation. If you are going to foul, you're going to foul after they've run a little clock before they take a shot. But at this point, I don't think I would even try to do that. I think they make them make the play.
Wadier, the inbounder. The baseball pass, taken away. Still time, though.
That's actually a good play for Norfolk Catholic.
Yeah, it really is.
Inbounded. That's exactly what you want. Even better because you've got it at half court now. Now you can set up a play.
And they will do that. They call timeout. Now 2.2 seconds. That is plenty of time for a catch and shoot.
And now that some people would say if you're Ponca, maybe foul them before they can take that three-point shot. The problem with that is that you've got a team, like Norfolk Catholic that rebounds well. So if they make one and they could get a rebound and get a putback and tie it, they've shot 1 for 12 tonight from three. I think I make them make that three.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In a situation like this, what happens off ball is often so important. There'll be so much screening before the inbounds. And of course, it's assistant coach Sarah Roberge having to draw something up, filling in for Coach Kazmaier tonight. What a debut for her.
Yeah.
This is a test to see if you want to actually do this for real.
Yeah, the games like this is where you get ulcers. But that fortuitous miss, I guess you could say, by Ponca, knocking the ball out of bounds, that creates a much better situation for Norfolk Catholic than trying to run up the floor and get a good look going full court with only 2 seconds. Now it's 2.2, and you're inside the half-court line.
Catholic, Wadier has it blocked, and Ponca wins it. 49-46, the final. The Indians survive and get win number 10 on the year. Post-game show coming up. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Teammates Mentoring is in need of mentors, especially for students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Meeting with a student just once a week in school can make a positive impact on their life by providing a sense of hope and helping them reach their full potential. 92% of Teammates Mentors report that they leave their mentoring time in a better mood than when they arrive. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Teammates.org today to learn more information about how you can get involved. Join the team. Be a mentor.
Farmer's Pride is fueling the future. In the field, on your farm, in your community. With scheduled propane deliveries, monthly budget options, and prepaid contracting plans, Farmer's Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs and has been a trusted supplier of propane for over 60 years. In the field, on your farm, in your community. Farmer's Pride.
Get started on your next adventure at Woodhouse GMC. From the power of the GMC Sierra to the versatility of the terrain. No matter where you're headed, we've got a ride built for the journey. Strength, style, and space for moments that matter. Take advantage of exclusive offers going on now. Shop in-store or online at WoodhouseBuickGMC.com. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by The Carpet Shop in Norfolk, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
Bank of Dixon County thrives on building meaningful relationships with our customers and community. Helping you reach your financial goals and building a financially prosperous community is our priority. With locations in Ponca, Newcastle, and Jackson, we are here to serve you. Visit us at bankofdc.com, member FDIC.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska. NCN Sports is brought to you by See the Trainer. Don't just see anyone, see the trainer with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte. And by Bank of Dixon County.